Hello friends, I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to talk about the real estate market. So last year when people would ask me about the market, here's what I would tell them. Welcome to real estate, where the prices are made up and the comps don't matter. Oh my word, you guys, it was nuts. There would just be, somebody would list a home, there would be 10 offers, they would go for 20 over, the next house would be listed at that 20 over, it would get 10 offers, go 20 over, and it was just kind of this escalating price game that was happening. And that seemed to kind of fall off in like late summer. So buyers had a little negotiating power even through January of this year, but starting in February, definitely ramping up in March, we saw an increase in that buyer activity. Thankfully, we also are seeing an increase in inventory. It's not a lot, but it is slightly increasing. New construction is helping a lot. They've caught up. About a third of the sales in Ada County as of March were new construction. But because of that just increase in buyer activity, because of the lack of inventory, our prices are continuing to escalate, and Ada County hit a new record sales price. This is like a median price, so middle of the road. This is the number that we report, is $575,000. Now, what that has done is caused a lot of the homes that are in that under $500,000 price point to be very, very competitive. So if you are looking to spend $500,000 or less on a single family home in Ada County, even in Canyon County, that's a bit of a competitive market. Be prepared to write a very strong offer. If you are above $800,000, depending one on the location, two on the condition of the home, you may have a little less competition than you would in that under $500,000 price point. Location is key. In case you didn't know it, Eagle is the most expensive place in Ada County to be buying homes. It is significantly higher priced than any other city. I can give you specific detail on the median sales price of any town, but I want to say Eagles was at above $900,000. Most of Boise is around $500,000. So that's kind of what's going on. Interest rates are really impacting buyers right now. The interest rates plus the rising prices are starting to price some people out of the opportunity to buy a home. So if that is somebody that you know, what you would generally tell, what generally happens is you're going to have to expand where you're looking. But some of our small rural towns around us, Mountain Home and Glens Ferry, Parma, Weiser, Payette, Fruitland, Emmett, all of these small towns, their average sales price is very much increasing. One, because buyers are being pushed out there, but also because those are the communities that have a little bit of land and elbow room, and that is what a lot of buyers are looking for. So if you are in one of those areas, just know that your average or your house value has increased quite drastically in the last couple of years. And if you are in that under $500,000 price point, I would highly recommend working with a professional who can help you, somebody who's going to network and work for you. We have a lot of buyers in that price point, and we're seeing the same homes pop up for multiples of our buyers. That's how low our inventory is. So one question I'm hearing a lot of people talk about is, I would love to sell my house and cash out on all this equity that I have, but where would I go? And if you're like me, you have really bought your house because you love the location and you've put some money into it, you've made this house work for you. If you are not in that position, if you're in your first home, like kind of your starter home, and you have a lot of equity, now is really a good time to move up, because you're going to be capturing the large buyer pool under $500,000 most likely, and you're going to be going into a price point that's not as competitive. So if you're kind of in that, my house doesn't work for me, it's a little too small, it's not in the location I want it to be in, and this isn't really a home that it's worth putting a couple $100,000 into, I'd rather just get it ready to sell it, capture that equity, and move up to a neighborhood, a location, a house style that I really have been dreaming about. This is the perfect market for you to do that. But if you're happy in your home and your location, just keep growing that equity. Take some time to put some money into your home. That is what's really going to help your values increase as hopefully our market softens just a tiny bit as the interest rates continue to rise, which they have said they are going to rise continuously throughout the year. Let's see. If you're in the market buying, sorry, I needed to check my notes really quick. If you are in the market as a buyer, there are some excellent strategies that we are using with our buyers to help them get under contract. I know some people talk about writing 7 to 10 offers per client. We are not quite to that level. We are writing multiple offers for certain clients. But one thing that's been really good is figuring out timelines and giving ourselves lots and lots of time to buy. So when I have clients saying, I want to buy a house in July, I'm talking to them in March, getting them pre-approved and starting the process, because sometimes what sellers are looking for is they're looking for somebody to buy their house and then they can rent it back for 45 days or 60 days. And that gives sellers the opportunity to find their next home and use the capital or the equity from their current home to buy their next one. So if you are thinking about buying, let's start early. If you're thinking about selling, that's a strategy for you. You can sell your home, get a rent back, and use the equity you have to purchase your next home and have plenty of time to do that. So if you want any specific details about your neighborhood, your city, your price point, I'd be happy to talk to you and figure out how we can help you with your real estate goals. Until next time, have a great day. Bye.